It always boggles me when some companies would much rather stubbornly take a loss than to take any less than they originally intended. I've complained about this before in individuals too, where they'd rather hoard and depreciate items that they don't even want than compromise on their dream price. But when it's a company, it's all the more baffling because their priority is supposed to be profit. And yet, time and again, I see instances of businesses saying, if I can't get full price on something, I'd rather throw it out than get a 20% return, for example. The example I have recently was my town's oldest main grocery store. About a month or so ago, me and my partner were grabbing some items that we can only get from Independent, because otherwise we'd try to shop elsewhere in protest of Loblaw's blatant, unethical price bloating. And while there, we noticed that there was a pretty loud vent sound in the freezer section. Something was struggling. And as it turns out, a couple weeks later, when Z's dad went grocery shopping, he went in and found that the whole refrigerated section was down. Everything was thawing. I don't work there, so I don't know what solutions they may have implemented to redistribute stock to nearby locations, but presumably not nearly enough got saved or sold, and that's my criticism. You'd think that in an event like that, you'd drop every item that needed refrigerating down to like a quarter of the price and try to sell as quickly as possible, not to take the straight loss. But that's clearly not what management was about. While this was going on, nothing was discounted from the freezer section, but also, he went to produce, sifted through the strawberries, and didn't end up getting any of those either because they already showed signs that they were moldy. So he asked an employee about it, and they seemed impartial. Like, yeah, so moldy strawberries are still $10. And as it so happens, I have specifically worked in the produce section of a Loblaws before. My management was great. If we got shipped overstock or things were starting to go bad, they'd reduce the price to prompt purchases and make less waste. But not here. Nope. If people don't want to buy it at full price, it's going in the compost. Absolute clown management behavior, in my opinion. Getting $10 or nothing? The answer should be something. Having 1 out of 10 people still willing to pay full price is not as beneficial as having 9 out of 10 people willing to pay half price. I wish they'd just be reasonable and do the math. It's so sad seeing needless waste.